Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado warning for North Central Forest County in southeastern Mississippi, Southern Jones County in southeastern Mississippi, until 1 a.m. Central Standard Time.
The National
At
Weather Service in
12:02
Jackson
a.m.
has issued
Central
a tornado
Standard
warning
Time,
for
a severe
North Central
thunderstorm
Forest County
capable of
in
producing a
southeastern
tornado is
Mississippi,
located near
Southern
Raw
Jones
Springs,
County in
47
southeastern
miles north
Mississippi,
of West
until 1
Hattiesburg,
a.m.
moving
Central
northeast
Standard
at
Time.
30 miles per hour.
At 12:02
Hazard,
a.m. Central
tornado.
Standard Time, a
Source,
severe
radar
thunderstorm
indicated
capable of producing a tornado is located
Impact.
near Raw
Flying
Springs,
debris will be
47
dangerous to
miles
those
north
caught
of
without
West
shelter.
Hattiesburg, moving northeast
Mobile
at
homes
30 miles per
damaged
hour.
or destroyed.
Hazard,
Damage
tornado.
to roofs, windows,
Source,
and
radar
vehicles will
indicated
occur.
rotation.
Tree damage
Impact.
is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Roselle and East Abuki
Mobile
around
homes will be damaged or
12:05 a.m.
destroyed.
Central Standard Time.
Damage to roofs,
Laurel around
windows, and vehicles
12:15
will
a.m.
occur.
Central Standard Time.
Tree damage is likely.
Ellisville around
This
12:20
dangerous
a.m.
storm
Central
will be near
Standard Time.
Roselle and East Abuki
Ovette and
around
Tuckers crossing around
12:05 a.m. Central
12:30
Standard
a.m.
Time.
Central Standard Time.
Laurel around
Take cover
12:15
now.
a.m. Central Standard
Move to a
Time.
basement or an interior
Ellisville
room on
around
the lowest floor of a
12:20
sturdy
a.m. Central
building.
Standard Time.
Avoid windows.
Ovette and Tuckers
If
crossing
you are
around
outdoors, in a
12:30
mobile
a.m.
home
Central Standard
or in a
Time.
vehicle, move
Take
to the
cover
closest
now.
substantial shelter
Move
and
to a
protect
basement
yourself
or
from
an
flying
interior room
debris.
on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Quiet River TX, Booster TX, El Paso TX, Harris TX, Hidalgo TX, Tarrant TX, Travis TX, Valverde TX, and Webb TX, beginning at 1:59 a.m. and ending at 2:14 a.m. This is a test of the emergency alert system. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been given additional information. This is a test. No action necessary.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This is the weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
Voluntary evacuation suggested for occupants between Dry Valley Road and Schoolhouse Gap Road and the National Park boundary due to wildfire operations in the National Park. See BLOUNT911.com for additional information. Voluntary evacuation suggested for occupants between Dry Valley Road and Schoolhouse Gap Road and the National Park boundary due to wildfire operations in the National Park. See BLOUNT911.com for additional information.
northwestern St. Charles Parish in southeastern Louisiana, central St. James Parish in southeastern Louisiana, southwestern St. John the Baptist Parish in southeastern Louisiana, until 4:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 1:34 a.m. Central Standard Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the lower area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Reserve, LaPlace, Gramercy, Rutgers, Wallace, North Vacherie, Garyville, South Vacherie, Edward, Conlon, Kelowna, and Moss. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 201 and 211. Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 3. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 4:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following parishes in Louisiana: St. Charles, St. James, and St. John the Baptist.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
K236CK Warrenton.
KWRE, Warrenton, Troy, Winsville.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes the emergency alert system. The emergency alert system.
Positive, encouraging K-Love. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This has been a test of the emergency alert system, designed to keep you informed in the event of a national, state, or local emergency. Positive, encouraging K-Love.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
A child abduction alert has been issued in southern Wisconsin for the following children. Alexander Zhang, 7-year-old Asian male, 3 feet 5 inches, 85 pounds, black hair and brown eyes. Alexander was last seen wearing a gray jacket, gray t-shirt, dark blue jeans, yellow tennis shoes. Stephen Zhang, 9-year-old Asian male, 3 feet 10 inches, 130 pounds, black hair and brown eyes. Last seen wearing dark gray hoodie with a picture on the front, gray sweatpants, and black tennis shoes. Stephen is autistic and nonverbal. Children were last seen at a residence in the village of Plover in Portage County, Wisconsin. Law enforcement authorities believe the children may be in the company of Yim Zhang, 41-year-old Asian male, 5 feet 3 inches, 125 pounds, black hair, short beard, brown eyes, and surgical scar on the back right side of his head covered by hair. Last seen wearing a green long-sleeve shirt, jeans, black tennis shoes, and no coat. He speaks very limited English but is fluent in Hmong. They may be traveling in a 2010 gold Toyota Sienna minivan with Wisconsin license plate 740XTN, and the vehicle was last observed on November 20th, 2023 at 4:15 p.m. in Clinton, Iowa. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Alexander or Stephen Zhang, please contact the Plover Police Department at 715-346-4100.
This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following county, St. Mary's, Maryland. Coastal flood warning in effect from 4 p.m. this afternoon to noon Wednesday. 1 to 2 feet of inundation above ground level expected in low-lying areas due to tidal flooding. The areas affected include shoreline in St. Mary's County. The hazardous weather conditions are expected from 4 p.m. this afternoon to noon Wednesday, especially around the time of high tide. Impacts. At 3.5 feet, water covers roads on St. George Island, is in yards, and is approaching structures. To the east, inundation is occurring at multiple marinas off St. Mary's River, Smith Creek, and Jutland Creek. Additional details, tides 2 to 2.5 feet above normal. The next high tide at Piney Point is at 9:05 p.m. and 9:41 a.m. The next high tide at Colton's Point is at 9:41 p.m. and 10:17 a.m. The next high tide at Point Lookout is at 8:06 p.m. and 8:48 a.m. Take the necessary actions to protect flood-prone property. If travel is required, do not drive around barricades or through water of unknown depth.
This is a test of the emergency activation system. The following is only a test. This concludes this test of the emergency activation system. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been informed where to tune in your area for further information. KVSH serves the Valentine operational area in Cherry County, Nebraska, and Todd County, South Dakota. This concludes this test of the emergency activation system.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for Santa Barbara, CA, beginning at 9:03 a.m. and ending at 9:18 a.m. This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test, no action is needed. This is only a test.
This is a statewide test of the Colorado Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This statewide test is now concluded.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for Anoka MN, beginning at 2:03 p.m. and ending at 2:18 p.m. This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test, no action is needed. This is only a test. The required weekly test for all of Washington beginning at 2:04 p.m. and ending at 3:04 p.m. This is a test. This is only a test of the emergency alert system in Washington State issued by the Washington State Emergency Operations Center. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. The following tones will conclude this test from the Washington State Emergency Operations Center.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This is a test. This station is conducting a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This has been a test of the emergency alert system. The broadcasters of Wisconsin, in cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed during an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have received official information, news, or instructions. This concludes this weekly test of the emergency alert system.
The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a special marine warning for waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Swampy River to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles.
Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. A freezing rain warning is in effect for Vaudreuil area, St. Rain area, Valleyfield, Beauharnois area, and Hemmingford area. Environnement Canada a émis une alerte dans votre région à 16h20, heure normale de l'Est. Le mardi 21 novembre 2023, un avertissement de pluie verglaçante est en vigueur pour secteur de Vaudreuil, secteur de Saint-Rémy, secteur de Valleyfield, Beauharnois et secteur de Hemmingford.
Impact. Waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly higher waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Severe thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes.
The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Geneva County in southeastern Alabama until 5:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 4:28 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Geneva, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Geneva, Hartford, Hendricks Crossroad, Kelly's Crossroads, Unola, Lytle, High Bluff, High Falls, Laurel, Geneva Municipal AP, Somerset, and Chancellor. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Geneva, Alabama.
Lows in the This is a test of the NOAA weather radio warning alarm device and the emergency alert system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending severe weather and or hazards in north central Kentucky. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted every Tuesday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. local time, and every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon local time. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather in the area, the test is postponed until the next available non-severe or hazard day. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office in Louisville from a transmitter in Frankfurt on a frequency of 162.5 megahertz. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for watches and warnings affecting the following counties: in north central Kentucky: Anderson, Franklin, Henry, Bowen, Scott, Shelby, and Woodford. This is a test of the NOAA weather radio warning alarm device and the emergency alert system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending severe weather and or hazards in south central Indiana and north central Kentucky. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted every Tuesday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. local time, and every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon local time. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather in the area, the test is postponed until the next available non-severe or hazard day. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office in Louisville on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for watches and warnings affecting the following counties: in south central Indiana: Clark, Floyd, Harrison, Jefferson, Scott, and Washington. In north central Kentucky: Bullitt, Henry, Jefferson, Nelson, Oldham, Shelby, Spencer, and Trimble. This concludes the test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm and Emergency Alert System. We now return you to regular programming. Transmitted at the request of the Texas Department of Public Safety. The Kyle Police Department is searching for Jordan Weber Daniels, white, female, 6 years old, 3 feet, 50 pounds, blonde hair, hazel eyes, last seen wearing a long-sleeve dark blue-purple shirt, gray leggings and black shoes, and Jalen Weber Daniels, white, female, 6 years old, 3 feet, 50 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes, last seen wearing a long-sleeve shirt with a unicorn, shorts, and Baby Yoda shoes. Police are looking for Kylie Glasgow, 20 years old, white, female, 5 feet 2 inches, 110 pounds, blonde hair, hazel eyes, last seen wearing unknown clothing in connection with their abduction. The suspect is driving a gold 2010 Toyota Highlander bearing Texas license plate number 9DV2390. The suspect was last seen in Kyle, Texas. Law enforcement officials believe this child to be in grave or immediate danger. If you have any information regarding this abduction, call the Kyle Police Department at 512-268-3232. News media point of contact is Kyle Police Department at 512-268-3232.